All right, it's now 7 o'clock, and we're going to call to order the Planning and Zoning Board of Valley Center. For all those who wish and could participate, would like to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, we'll do the roll call. Gary Jansen, we know he's out of town. Paul Spranger, present. Steve Conway.
Here.
Brian Shelton. Rick Schellenberger. Scott Phillips.
Here.
And Dalton Wilson.
Present.
All right. We can now establish we have a quorum, so we can move on tonight. Set and amend the agenda that we've had before you. I move that we approve the agenda as written.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any opposed? Hearing none, we will establish that the agenda is approved. Next item is approval of the draft minutes, and those minutes are of December 21, 2023. The draft is before you. And I think everybody's had a chance to look it over. I make a motion that we approve,
Second.
and I hear a second. Anybody opposed? This hearing none. The approval passes. Communications. If the department has anything that they'd like to add tonight. Seeing none, we'll move on to the public hearing before the Plan and Zoning Board. And that's going to be a review of RZ-2024-01, application of James Jonesels pursuant to City Code 1711, who is petitioning for a rezone of land that is currently zoned R1B, which is the city's designation for two-family residential district. The property is currently unaddressed, but located south of 130th North Poplar here in Valley Center. At this point, seeing Gary, we'd like to open it up for comments.
We'll go ahead over the public.
Yes, we open the public hearing.
Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Yes, before you this evening is this rezoning application of Mr. Jim Gensel. This property, these two lots, as well as the lot to the east, these three lots were platted back in 2021. And the original intent was that these two lots, lots 1 and 2, when they were platted, they were also rezoned to R1B with the original intent that a single-family house be built on each of those, as well as the multifamily development, which is now underway on the property to the east. Since that time, Mr. Gensel has been working with some developers and has changed his mind and would like to build a duplex on these two lots. So the plan right now is to construct a duplex on which half of it sits on one lot and the other half sits on the other lot, with the common wall sitting on that property line. That is totally fine for the city's zoning code, and it would meet all of the adopted regulations for that type of duplex construction. It's just that we need to rezone the property first, and so that's why, excuse me, you have this application before you this evening. Along with the staff report, I would note that at the end there is a request letter signed by Mr. Gensel. He is out of town right now, but I can share with you in the audience is Mr. Derek Clausen, who represents Jim Gensel, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you may have of this application. Again, the standard notice was placed in the Park Valley News, and letters sent to the surrounding property owners. As of tonight, only received one inquiry as a result of those public notifications. And this individual is a neighbor that lives to the north, was not opposed to the project this much, just wants more information, which was provided to him at that time. So again, city staff does recommend approval of this rezoning application. Mr. Clausen and myself stand ready to answer any questions that the board may have regarding this rezoning.
Thank you. Would the Hearing that, would council like to address in this public hearing? Is there council? No? Okay.
I have a question. So access is going to be from the east?
So,
Or from
excuse
the
me,
north?
so if you look on this map, Brent, can you enlarge that just a little bit more? When this property, when this whole property was platted, you'll see there just south of Public Court, there's a dash area and it's listed JAE. That stands for Joint Access Easement.
Okay.
And so what'll happen is, at this point, Mr. Gensel's not sure if there's going to be one driveway for each side of the duplex, or if they'll share a driveway. However that configuration works out, that driveway will connect via, that joint access easement area. It will connect to Palmer. So yeah, so it's not gonna go out to Sheridan. The multifamily development that's being built to the east of that will have a shared driveway that connects to Sheridan. But this proposed duplex with the rezoning, that would use Palmer for.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, and the fire department's happy with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Any other questions, comments? None? At this time, then we'll close the public hearing at 7:07. And given the fact there are no questions, I'm going to recommend the motion based on city staff comments, public comments, and discussion. Thus, 4 in the Planning and Zoning Board. I, Paul Springer, make a motion to approve, and looking for a second.
Second.
We do have a second. And any of those opposed? Hearing none. Motion carries. So anyway, we'll then move on to congratulations. He's smiling. Boy, that was a tough one, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. All right. Old business. Anything unfinished? No? Staff says no? Anyway, then we can move.
Just under staff reports, I just wanted to share with the board some exciting news. So as you know, the city has an adopted comprehensive plan that is good for a 10-year period. Well, those 10 years are up, and so in this year, 2024, the city will embark on the process of hiring a consulting firm and writing a new 10-year comprehensive plan for the city. So the RFP for that comprehensive plan will be reviewed by City Council at their first meeting in February. And there will be a review process, some interviews, presentations to City Council. And just want to make sure that you as the Planning and Zoning Board will be intimately involved once that consulting firm is hired on the draft and creation of the new 10-year comprehensive plan. It's a very exciting process to go through, to be able to be a part of it. We are planning on organizing a steering committee that will meet periodically with the consulting firm, as well as having some open houses as well to get input and feedback from the community at large. And so I'm working on that, what that steering committee looks like at this point. But if anyone is interested in serving on that, please let me know. Okay, thank you, Paul. And I'll be sure to include you on the list that we submit to City Council for approval for the official steering committee that will be selected. But again, just wanted to share that with the board. And again, thank the board for their time. And that's all I have this evening. Thank you.
Okay. So we've concluded staff reports, items by Planning and Zoning Board members.
Nothing?
Well, that's quiet. We'll move on to adjournment of the Planning and Zoning Board, and I so move we adjourn. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Hear a second. Any opposed? None? At this point, we stand adjourned as the Valley Center Planning and Zoning Board. Thank you.